Hello, this is Melody. Welcome to Tarot and the Star. I will be doing a reading for Gemini. This reading will be from February 18th through February 24th. Spirit guides, please let me know what you see for Gemini, February 18th through February 24th. Okay, so Gemini, your overall energy is the Four of Swords. So right now you're going through rest, recuperation. You're taking time for yourself, which is good. Taking time to just kind of get your energy levels back up. Going into it, Queen of Wands. So you have the determination to go forward with something. The confidence. I see somebody that's self-assured, somebody that has good self-esteem right now, and you have the drive to go forward with this. Page of Cups. So there's an opportunity that seems to be presenting itself. This could be even a promotion. I'm seeing somebody getting a promotion or a job raise. This can also be some kind of idea that you come out with is being recognized. For some of you, there's somebody old, like an old love coming back into your life. Then we have an Ace of Wands. So you finished with something that you were working on here, and now you're on to a different project, something new at the work that they're having you do. You have the drive to continue to do the work. They're looking at you, feeling like you have, I feel like you have growth here, and they're looking at you in such a way as the company grows. Then you have the ideas that you have, the work that you're doing is starting to be recognized. People are appreciating your work. A team collaboration. People in your team feel happy that they're working with you on something. Everything seems to be going well for your week. Starting off with your resting and taking time for yourself. Let's get into your love. Okay, so here you have somebody is going to text message you or email you, trying to come back into your life. This can also be somebody that you got into an argument with and you're just not talking to right now. So they're going to message you, or they're going to call you, message you, or send you an email. They may even write you a letter to come back into your life. For some, I'm getting even a phone call. Then you have spiritual. Chaos, ego, death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So this person is going to tell you the depths of how they're feeling. They're going to tell you that without you, they feel that their life is not going well, that they miss you, that you were a big part of their life. You want to turn your back on that situation. You don't necessarily believe them. You don't feel that they've changed, or you just are not connected anymore in that way to them. I need to figure myself out. I am better with my mind than my heart. Sexual desire. This person hasn't figured themselves out. They don't know what they love or who they love. They're just kind of bouncing around doing whatever. They're going out with whoever, having friends around, doing whatever, hanging out with the buddies, doing whatever. They don't really know what they want out of life. They don't even know if they want any kind of real commitment. They're not even thinking that. It says here, I'm better with my mind than my heart. This person has a lot of thoughts in their mind about wanting to come back connected to you, because they feel that their world is falling apart. They feel like you kind of held that glue together for them, and then they can kind of just continue with their life knowing that you're in the background, right? So in their mind, it seems all great and dandy, right? But they don't know what their heart is really saying, because this is more of an ego situation. Like, well, my ego, I feel my ego is kind of down a couple of notches. Let me text, or let me send an email, or let me try to get on social media and try to contact this person and try to get, feel good again about myself. Like as if you're their spiritual coach, right? Well, you're not, and this is the real thing that's really coming to their mind isn't just having you there as the background for their big show that they're continuing on with, but also because they have a sexual desire for you. They want to be intimate with you. So some of you are turning your back on this connection because you already kind of know that person, they're not, you can kind of see it wasn't serious before. Why would it be serious now, right? Now it's up to you what you want to do with that knowledge, I'm just reading the cards for you to tell you what they say, right? Okay. So now we're going to go into your finances. Finances and money. So for some of you, feel that you're stuck at this job that you're at, right? You're thinking about taking another position. You're waiting to see what opportunities present themselves. Some of you might be looking on LinkedIn or Indeed, or you're looking on job boards. Maybe even talking to some recruiters to kind of see what kind of opportunities are there for other jobs. You're looking more for stronger job security than what you have now, more money, benefits for some. Then you have cultivation. You are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. So for you, it's kind of like, I see some working in a job where they're finishing projects and they're meeting deadlines. And you're continuing to do those things because you're showing your self-worth in that company. You're showing your value. You're showing what you're made out of, right? But some, the ones that are looking for other jobs, you start to send your resume out to places. You're starting to connect with people and trying to see what other opportunities that there are. Who gets back to you? People skills. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. So some people, some companies, I see a few that are going to connect with you, and that is when you need to use your own skills to be able to sell yourself. So you have your resume, you're sending your resume, then the companies, a couple of companies do happen to call back, or they email you back. Now you're setting up appointments, or they're setting up interviews with you, and you need to show those people skills. You need to show, you need to basically sell yourself to that company. And how do you do that? Some people ask me, right? It's not just the resume. It's not just the resume. Pay close attention to what they're saying to you in the interview. What they are saying to you in the interview is valuable to how you answer the question. If the question in the interview is a canned response, be prepared for that canned response. And what do I mean by that? Well, sometimes in an interview, somebody asks you, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? That is like a generic question that a lot of interviewers have, right? So you would be prepared for that question, and you would talk positively when answering that question back and showing them your strengths, showing them, talking about your accomplishments. What did you accomplish in the previous place or the present place that you're at? Talk about that. Talk about how goals and meeting deadlines are important to you. Show your personality with them in a positive way. That's what's going to get them to look at you more closely. Okay. A good note here is when you're planning for interviews with people, write down all of those questions that they ask you on a piece of paper and answer those questions positively. And have your resume printed out with those questions, and look up the company that has planned the interview with you, or you've planned the interview with. Look them up to learn just a summary of what they do, and review the job that they have listed, because you're going to talk to that. You're showing that company why you should be selected for this job. So if you're talking about the skill set that they're mentioning, okay, I want this individual to have this, this, and this, and this, and you're saying in the interview, you know, I used to work in my last job doing this, and then I also worked on this, which is similar to what they have listed, they will look at you more closely. Okay? So that's a good tip for you, or for those that are job hunting, right? Those are good tips. Have all of that knowledge right there. Review it 1 hour before the interview. Review your resume and what you have to offer. Learn to speak to it off the top. Review what the company is about. What do they produce? What kind of service do they do? Review the skills from the job posting of what they're mentioning, and review all the questions that generally they would ask. And how do you do that? You can do a simple search and find all those questions in the search. You know, top 20 questions employers ask in an interview, or something like that. Write all that out with your answers. Be prepared, and you will do wonderful. You will be more successful if you do it that way. You have greater chances of getting a job if you do it that way, okay? So that's just a little bit of advice and insight for today's world that we're living in, right? Okay, now let's get into the oracle. I guess this channel isn't just about tarot and ghost box messages, but it's also about me giving you guys some real world advice, right? In my lines of work, I've had to learn quickly how to do things. I've worked in many different fields in my time, and I tell you these things out of knowledge, especially out of today's economy and the way it looks. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so the first card, the wishing tree. My wishes grow big like a tree. Yes, if you put your intention out, like for some of you putting your resume out to these companies, the universe starts to pay attention. That is a level of manifestation, because you're working hard towards it. You're positive when you're working on it. You should never you know, you don't want to send out your resume when you're feeling in a damper mood or sad or depressed. You notice when you're sad or depressed, you'll notice a pattern of, you know, people will get back to you and say, you know, deny you know, you for the next round of interviews or whatever that is. They may not even get back to you at all. But when you're in a positive mind frame, putting your resume out, saying to yourself, you know what, I am going to get a job, I am going to make the money that I want, and I deserve it. That's when the universe answers those prayers, right? Love your body. I love my body. Some of you need to exercise. Some could take up yoga. You could even do walking. You know, you can lose a lot of weight with walking. And you can do, for some, it's even bicycling. Some are even runners. But yes, do exercise, because it's going to help you to feel better, to put you in a better mood with your life. The exercise isn't just for the body, but it opens up the brain, believe it or not. It's you're bringing more oxygen within the body, but the oxygen is also going to the brain. It's helping you to feel good about yourself. Your mind, your brain starts to feel good as well. Okay? Then you have flying broom. I can let go of my mistakes. Well, you're learning to put things together in a process. You're learning to put things together in a way that you see is fit, in a way that's going to work out for you. You're letting go of anything that isn't working out for you, right? You're going to receive an email. It might even be a text message from a company or companies getting back to you on resumes that you send out. It might be a headhunter that reaches out to you even if you didn't send a resume out. Having spiritualism in your life is good. Learn to practice meditation. Even if it's for 5 minutes a day, just close your eyes and clear your thoughts. And sit there and just have no thoughts in your mind. You can think of a lot of things. You can think of a meadow, just a spring meadow with breeze going through the meadow, right? You can think of the wind as the wind moves through the meadow. And think of that as a spiritual cleansing over you. You can think of standing in water and a glowing orb comes up from the water and embraces around you, and it's a golden glow, a golden orb, and it embraces around you. You can think of the sound of rain as rain cleanses. It cleanses all the negativity from you. So there's a lot of things that you can do to help with that meditation, right? Then you have beauty salon. So taking care of yourself. So not just exercise, you know, this is one thing, but also thinking about, you know, changing things maybe with your appearance, getting a haircut. You could be getting new makeup, doing something fun for yourself. A spa, you know, a massage would be great. It helps release a lot of tension. Any of these things. For men, it could be, you know, getting a haircut and just getting your mustache cut or a beard. You know, it could be buying maybe new clothes to wear to the job. You want to look maybe more professional Or maybe you want to look less professional, whatever that is, okay, whatever that looks like to you. So this is what I got. It's great. And we're going to get into the next reading. This reading is for Libra. Okay. Spirits, let us know what you see for Libra from February 18th through February 24th. February 18th through February 24th. All right, something's going on with you, Libra. Libra, your overall energy is the 10 of Swords. Okay? So you're having an ending to something here. It could be that you lost your job or you were betrayed by somebody. Some kind of crisis. Something could have happened in your family. Relationship problems, all of that. So it's painful, it's hurting. You feel sad, you feel depressed. Okay. And it can also mean that for some of you, I'm getting the job isn't going so well. You feel very sad about it. Okay. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. So you're balancing out as you start off, okay? This energy is coming from like the weekend going back to work kind of thing. And then, you know, you know, as the week progresses, it's like you feel kind of like some balance here. You feel that there's maybe solutions that you're not seeing, something that you're not seeing. You're feeling like there's got to be hope in this situation, some other option here. Then you have depression. You go back into the depression because you start thinking about it more, Libra. You start thinking, oh my gosh, what am I thinking? What's going to happen? Why is this happening to me? Why did they leave? Why am I losing my job? Or why did I lose my job? How am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay that? All of that stuff, you know, my family, relative, why did this happen? Why did so-and-so say this about me? Depression. You feel hopeless. You feel sad. You feel incomplete within yourself. You feel like you're hurting so much in your feelings. You're in your feelings. Then we have the Knight of Swords. So you're being ambitious about whatever this is. You're saying, you know what, I'm going to be swift and do something about my situation. And you go towards doing something. You're gonna go after something. You're going to start something new. Getting a new job. Trying to work harder at your current job. Trying to work harder at your relationship. Trying to fix whatever this is. Then you have the Tower. So for you, something is ending here. But that's actually a good thing that it's ending, because imagine that you are in complete hopelessness and sadness about this thing anyway. You know, sometimes we can't hold on to things that we're if it's going to keep us in a sad state of mind every single day, we can't hold on to that thing. That's bad for us. It's going to really mess with our mental health, right? So the Tower happens, and it's either you creating this tower or something else is creating this tower. But either way, the Tower happens, and you feel a relief from this, believe it or not. It's a change, but in your situation, I'm getting that the change is good. So this is what I have for you. Let's get into the other cards and see what other messages come across. Okay, we're going to do love. I want you to know, you guys, that nothing is hopeless, okay? Like I said to you before, it's always like a yin and yang. When things seem so in disparity, remember that it's going to turn around no matter what. It doesn't stay that way. It's only if you keep your mind in that way of thinking will it stay like that for longer. So you have to remain positive and remain having faith. Have more faith than you've ever had, and you'll get through it. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. Okay, see? I just was talking about faith and I didn't even see this card. It's having inner faith. It's having as strong faith as you can have, okay? Believing that the universe is going to provide to you no matter what. No matter what. Because the universe will provide to you. My way. Selfish, stubborn, arrogance, pride, and ego. Okay. I don't think this is you. I think this is somebody else around you. It could be a boss. It could be a coworker. It could be somebody in your life. It could be like your relationship. It could even be a family member, like father or mother. Married. So for somebody I'm getting here that you were just married and your finances are kind of piling up. I'm getting that there's bills that need to be paid, and you guys are thinking, okay, how are we going to do this? We need to figure something out, that kind of thing. I'm getting. Okay. Why is it that you love me? I can't make a decision. I am scared of rejection. Okay. This is not your feelings. This is somebody else's feelings. It could be your partner that you're married to, your partner, your relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. somebody you're seeing. They don't think that they're good enough for you to love. You're having a hard time making a decision with this, or they are. Either they're scared of the rejection or you're scared of the rejection. It's just as it reads here. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's move on to your finances and money. Finances and money. Who doesn't want to talk about money, right? Hope you guys are doing well today. It's great to have this weekend, right? Maybe some of you I see are working on this weekend, right? Okay. 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 You can succeed. You just have to think about the skills that are needed to do whatever it is that you're doing. They may require you to have additional skills, something that you may not know, that you're going to maybe start a new project or endeavor with, that you're going to need these additional skills, right? So there's a lot of things you can do here. In a workplace, if somebody's asking you, you're going to have those additional skills. You know, I need you to be able to learn how to do this system, or be able to know how to work with the software, or be able to know how to use this machinery or these tools. You can ask them if there's somebody that can help assist you with that. You know, you can tell them, I'm new to this. I really want to be able to help you and do the best that I can. You know, can you, is there somebody that can help me out here with this because I'm so new to it? You can ask them that. For others, a suggestion is you can look up online courses on this thing and just, take a crash course in it, learn how to do it quickly, right? And for others, you could even look on YouTube with other people learning, showing you how to do whatever this is. So there is ways around it, guys, okay? Just always know that there's a way around most things that you do in life. There is ways through it and around it. Flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes while it seems extreme. Just hang in there. This too shall pass. And it will. It will, okay? This seems like a sad time of your life, but I want you to know it is going to pass. It is going to get better. Nothing can stay in sadness forever unless you keep yourself in a sad state of mind. If you do, it just stays there longer than needs to be, okay? You have to remain with positiveness and faith. And if it's hard to find that, you start to say positive affirmations to yourself. Start to rule out the negative. Anytime you have a negative thought, you have to replace it with a positive thought. Like, instead of saying, I'm never going to get this job, you would say, I'm going to get a job that suits me. I'm going to get a job that works with the same skill set that I have. I am going to have a job that pays me a lot of money. I'm having this job that pays me a lot of money. I'm having this job that utilizes the same skills that I know. I'm having this job that's flexible. I'm having this job with great people to work with. You have to say these kind of positive affirmations to be able to turn everything into a positive in your life, okay? Okay, wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. So I'm getting for somebody's going to come and kind of help you out of this situation. I don't know if they're going to like lend you money, let you borrow something, or help you pay some bills, something that they're going to help you with. And I'm getting for others, this is like a boss or coworker that helps pull you through this, whatever this is. And for some others that are in complete despair and they don't have work and they don't know what's going on, the work is going to come, but it's not going to be exactly with what you did previously. It's going to be different, okay? But it's still going to be work in the least, right? And, you know, like I think and like I say to others, having a job these days is even difficult, right? So you can always just get something just to kind of get you by and look for something else while you have this thing, right? Nothing is set the way it has to be set. You know, it's up to you to decide that, right? But I see for you that something does present itself. Something does come through, okay? So have faith in that. Okay. Let's pull some oracle. I have my new cards coming in. They're supposed to come in tomorrow, but they may come in on Monday. I don't know. We'll see. I like to always get new things to be able to really improve all of these readings because I use these as a tool. But it's really nice to see the imaging on them and to be able to gather the insight from new objects, from cards that I have not tried before. And I think Spirit encourages that anyway. Spirit likes change. Spirit doesn't want to see anyone in a rut, or spirits don't want to see that. Your guardian angels don't want to see you in a rut or sadness or staying in that sadness forever. They don't want to see that for you. They want to see you in happiness and bliss. That's really what they want for you. I mean, beyond this life, when people go, you know, they talk about the other side, right? Whenever you see those talks where they're talking about the other side, they've died and come back, they always talk about a place of joy and happiness and bliss, right? You know, and that's what those spirits think of, you know, of everything. They want it to be joyful happiness and bliss. That's how they're living. They're living in complete peace. But they also want peace for you, right? You know, it's a connection with all, okay? A connection with all. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Candle magic. Every day things get better. Aqua Luna. I am grateful and blessed. Wishing boat. I look forward to new challenges. Every day things will get better. You know, you'll start to feel better as days go by, okay? You're not going to stay stuck in the ruts. You're going to start to feel better. I'm seeing that some of you may even have friends or family that kind of take you out of this rut. I am grateful and blessed. Yes, be grateful for the blessings that you have now. You are blessed by the universe, just so you know. And I look forward to new challenges. You will. You will receive new challenges with a new job or with your current job, learning new skills. You will receive that. And it's always good. Change is good. It's good to have change. It helps you to grow. It helps you to learn and expand your mind, right? Learn things you haven't learned before. And that's a wonderful thing. I mean, we live in a world that, your life is always ever changing. There's nothing going to be the same. If you walk out into the street, you're going shopping, you're going somewhere, you're not going to see the same people walking down the street. You're going to see different people. You might see dogs running on the street. You'll see different things. Change is good. Change is a wonderful thing. We live in a world with constant changes. And that is great. It's great to have all those opportunities, all those chances, all of the light and love, everything you get to see in your life. Sometimes we take for granted these little things, but there's so much going on around us, right? The sky, infinite universe, cloud formations. Everything is infinite. Whatever you want in your life, you can obtain. You can obtain if you work hard at it and you keep your positive affirmations and you tell yourself every single day, I know I'm getting that thing. You believe with conviction. You never doubt it, okay? That's when things really change. Kitchen tools, meal preparation. For some of you, cooking might be therapeutic for you. Cooking something in the kitchen might be therapeutic for you. It's like making something. It could feel therapeutic. It could be even, I'm not even just getting kitchen, I'm getting painting, I'm getting sculpture, like doing sculpting. I'm getting somebody like doing artwork, drawing. So there's creative people that are here that are watching this, and I am getting that those things are therapeutic, and Spirit is telling you, yes, you should do those things to help, open up that creativity, and you're gonna be able to do all these other things. You're gonna be able to use that creativity to learn these new skills because you're so creative, right? But keep on what you're doing, whatever this is. If it's you're trying to start a business in art or sculpture, or, you're trying to sell something on the lines of that. For some of you, it's just like a hobby that you do, cooking in the kitchen, making artwork, doing crafts. Do those things on the side. Why not, right? Those things give you joy. Stay in the joy. Stay in the light. Do those things on the side. When you're done working for the day, if you have spare time, do that. That makes you happy. That gives you joy. That gives you contentment. That's a good thing in your life. Casino. Gambling, excitement, card tables, jackpot moments, betting, and odds. Some of you may gamble. I see some of you may gamble on your phone or online. Okay. Some of you may play the lottery. And this is a hobby for others. It's like this is a hobby and this is a hobby for others. Okay. Now, I don't condone the gambling so much, but this isn't my reading. This is your reading. And it's what you want to do. I'm just the card reader here. I'm just your friendly reader that is helping you with insight. I do not judge anybody for what they do with their life. I'm simply just reading and picking up messages, what the Spirit wants you to know, okay? So this is my thought, not Spirit thought, okay? For me personally, I don't, but others do gamble, and others are very successful at it, right? They make a lot of money from it. Some people have a profession in it, you know? I don't judge them for that. That is what they want to do. But it's telling me here that some of you have that as a hobby. And if it's your hobby, it's saying, you know, it's basically just telling me that that's your hobby. It's not telling me that you should go for it. It's not telling me you're going to win from that. It doesn't say that at all. It's basically, it's like Spirit's just picking up what you're doing, like what your hobby is, and the other hobby, which is cooking, arts, sculpting, something on that lines, drawing, is the other hobbies that I was picking up. Okay, so that was a good reading for the second part. What did we learn? We can't stay in disparity. When you're in depression, you have to pick yourself up and pull yourself out of the ditch. It's like, there's a saying that I read once. It said, nobody is coming to save you. You need to save yourself. That is true for most things in our life. We have to pick ourselves out of the ditch. We cannot think that we can depend on others to do so for us. You know, sometimes that doesn't work out. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't, right? So we have to think, okay, what can we do today, you know, a couple of days from now, a week from now, to pull ourselves out of this? We don't want to stay there. We don't want to stay in a negative, you know, frame of mind. We need to do something. It can be as simple as just getting out of the house, walking around the block just to get the sun shining on you, the wind blowing on you. It could be as simple as that, just to kind of get yourself going out of this rut. Writing down positive affirmations and start repeating those every day. If your depression is very strong, repeat those positive affirmations many times throughout your day. Once the depression creeps back into your mind and you start to think of the negative thought, fill it with positive. You may have to do this for quite a bit just to get yourself out of that thinking, just letting you know. So some people, it's very severe. It could be months of having to repeat the positive affirmation. Stop thinking the negative, push that out of my head, repeat the positive affirmation. You know, it could be several times throughout the day. It could be 20 times. It could be 100 times. It really depends on you, right? But you have to start somewhere, right? And I'm glad that I was able to read for you today and give you some insight on this and some advice on what you can do. You know, you can pull yourself out of it, and tell yourself that you will pull yourself out of it. Okay? So we'll go on to the next reading. The next reading is for Aquarius. I'm going to take a really quick drink of water. Okay. Spirits, let us know what you see for Aquarius for February 18th through February 24, 2024. Please let us know what you see for Aquarius. There's something I was watching before I started reading these cards. I love, for me, I'll look at YouTubes that have to do with just beautifully written stories. You know, I think that's always interesting to reconnect to roots of you know, different religions, different pasts. I was watching Folklore, and they were talking about it in a beautifully illustrated form. It's like it was more of a cartoon, but it was like illustrated very beautifully. And I thought, wow. And they had music to go with it. And I said, this is very beautiful. I said, wow, these are wonderful stories. Okay. So let us talk. So your overall energy, Aquarius, is the 7 of Cups. There is opportunities, but it's finding which opportunity is the best opportunity for you. You're wondering about something. You're wondering whether you should do this thing or not do this thing. Now, I don't know exactly what that is. Let's see more about this. I'm not picking up on that, exactly what that is. You have the Hierophant. So you work in some kind of government business, or it's like a business unit. You could work for a financial group. You could work in an office setting of some type. Okay. And, you know, you're following, it's like you are somebody that's like following the structure of what that is. You're following the structure of what that is, but you're seeing other opportunities present themselves to you. So that's what I'm getting here. Then we have the World card. So, like, you're obtaining something from this opportunities. You're selecting something here, and it gives you the world. It's like you feel so wonderful about what this is that you've selected. Going in the right path. Then you have Judgment. So you're starting a new beginning of something here. Okay. Then you have such joy, such happiness of this thing that you're starting. Wow, everything is coming together. This has really created a better foundation for me. That's what I'm getting. So you have selection of choices. It's like you're working towards something, but you're doing it like it's a structure, an order of the way you're doing it. You're selecting something. You're accomplishing something. And then you have the beginning of this thing, and then it goes into celebration. Okay, that's great. Let's get more on some of this, right? So we're going to go into your love. Where I am right now, it's raining, right? I could hear the rain. I like the rain. I think the rain is nice. Not all the time. Don't think I enjoy the rain all the time. But it's nice to have rain every now and then. It's pleasant. It's calming. It's refreshing. I think, wow, you know, it's helping the earth, right? Um, this is interesting. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So you are loving yourself right now. You are in a good state of mind. You're not attached to anything. You are feeling confident and independent in who you are. I'm getting that there is, I want to say, okay, and here's what I pick up. There's a hater. There's somebody that is jealous, envious. They feel that you're taking away the limelight. They don't like it. And this person seems to be stalking you. They seem to be watching your moves. It's like it could be somebody in the workplace. It could even be a sibling that's jealous of you. I'm getting, for some, it's a sibling. How weird, right? And for some, it's a love, somebody that you used to be seeing, or you just, it's like you guys are still on. But this person is like very jealous, or it's like they're envious of how you come across. You're a positive type of person. You're living in a positive mind frame right here, right? You feel great right now in this week that I'm reading for. And then you got this person kind of envious of that. They, you know, and some people are that way. Some people are jealous and envious out there. It's like they want you to attach to them, you know, and you know, no one has time for that, right? You want to live your life, you know, you want to do what's best for you. You don't want to be really dependent on this, whoever this is, right? And sometimes people are jealous of that. They're jealous where they want you dependent solely on them. They don't want you to be able to be independent in your own life. It's silly. I am the man. People don't believe in me. The heat between us is intense. Okay. I am the man, and this is not gender specific, because I don't just get that. Somebody feels like they're entitled, like they're, you know, you should be counting on me. You know, it's really on me why you have that job, why you're doing so well. It's really on me to provide for you, to pay for these bills. Who do you think you are? You know, that kind of energy. Or the other is, I'm a better coworker than you. You know, I know I'm better than you. You think you're the top notch. You think you're the best. You know, you think you have a silver spoon. Like, they're thinking these really strange thoughts, right? Like this. That's psychotic, kind of, right? People don't believe in me. That's them. Okay? That's their low self-esteem. So they want to project that low self-esteem on you. They want to ruin your happiness and your joy. No. You know, you put the brake on that. You never let anyone ruin your happiness and your joy. If you're doing well in your life, you push those people to the side. You keep moving forward with your life, right? The heat between us is intense. But whoever this is, they can't use a friendship, love, family connection to be holding you back. I mean, somebody can't just say, well, look, you know, I'm your sister or I'm your brother. You know, you need to listen to me. Like, what are you talking about? This is, you know, I'm just thinking in my mind, okay, but this, if it was me, it's like, this is my life. What are you talking about, right? But no, you know, this is how they think. But this is not what's going on with you. What's going on with you is you're doing your thing. And that's great. You need to continue it. You know, it doesn't matter what these people want to stay stuck in their emotions and their negativity, and they want to remain in that realm of thinking. You know what? Don't go there with them. Okay? Don't cater to that. That's silly. You continue to do the best version of you that you're doing. Okay? So now we're going to do money and career. Let's see, money and career. Okay. Frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no work now. Being aloof can leave you out of the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. Okay. For you, I see that there is, you know, you might have some doors close on you, but I don't feel that the energy is necessarily this way. I feel like some people are going to deny you a position, or they're going to deny you certain projects at your job, or they're going to say, you know, I got it, don't worry about it. But I feel that you get past this energy. It's like you're still doing well, you know. In the flow, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Yeah, you're going with the flow of the energy that's showing up there, right? So you're in a happy state. You're doing everything in content right now, right? Everything is going well. Expression, you need to work. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. For some of you, yes. For some of you, you can get into the world of writing or communication, marketing, sales, counseling, I'm even seeing. Some of you even psychology. So yeah, those are all good things. Okay, so let's pull an oracle. Let's pull a oracle. I can hardly wait till the new cards come tomorrow. That's going to be great. I'm going to use those new cards for the very next time I read for everybody. So for you, you have some of the same emotions as the previous, one of the previous readings that I did. But I'm picking up that this is correct, okay? It's hard to tune in sometimes, you know, like with me, when I read the cards are a tool, right, that I use to tune in to what images come to my head, what messages, images come to my head. So it's like the cards are a tool, but I also know what, it's like you pick up on the energy, what feels right and what is not correct for this particular reading, you know. I don't see, like, I see some tarot readers doing that, I do. And then some I don't know. I don't know if they're doing that. I'm not trying to pick up on their energy, though. I try to be fair with all tarot readers. You know, everybody is different in the way that they read, right? I don't try to read other people, their readings, because, you know, I keep it fair for the universe. The universe has provided, you know, the universe, it's like the universe anoints different people to read, right, in a different method, right? So I read in this method because this is what I know to be correct. It's like I pick up on the actual vibe of what I'm seeing. I can't explain that. It's just something I've always done since I was a kid. I used to be a professional reader in a telephone line, and I got good reviews. But I stopped doing that a long time ago because, you know, I didn't have the time to be on a telephone line all day. You know, doing these readings is much more practical, and it still provides you guys the guidance that you need, okay, without me having to be doing this all day, you know, for 10-12 hours, right? Okay, so let me pick up on this now. Okay, well, let's look at the first. The wishing tree. My wishes grow big like a tree. You are doing well. You're going into a abundant period. You're going into abundance. Positive luck for that week. Paper airplane. I am free to make my wishes come true. Yes, you are manifesting the wishes. Yes, that's true. Bubble power. My wishes flow easily out into the world. Yes, you're sending your intention out to the universe. And some of you may not know you're sending out your intention to the universe. You're just, it's kind of like wishful thinking, like, oh, I hope this works out for me. And then it works out for you because, you know, the universe sees that you're in a positive state of mind and projects that into motion, right? Court, legal proceedings, judgment and verdict, justice and fairness. Some of you I'm seeing somebody here that gets child support payments, and something's going on with that, but it'll work itself out in the court. And for others, I'm seeing something else. I'm seeing like